Okay, so this is the black rice that I got, the hinoti. I got this actually from Kroger's. Not half bad at all. I wanted to get it online, but it was quite pricey, and I wanted to get started right away, and I had to wait for shipping, and I have been kind of procrastinating for some time, but it seemed like a decent brand, 100% whole grain. So I opened it and I poured it in a cup, 1 cup. I use a little measuring cup, and make sure you fill it all the way up so you can get a full cup. I decided to only use 1 cup because I'm not sure if it's going to expand, and regular rice expands a little. So then I went ahead and poured it in a mason jar. It's a rather large size. I forget exactly how big my mason jar is, but it's not like a medium one, the regular average size. It's a little bigger than that. So I went ahead and just poured the rice in, and then I had realized I cannot pour it in with that. with that. So I had to get something else, but go ahead and just pour that cup of rice in there. I use bottled water. I would actually recommend using distilled if you can, but I did not want to use tap water. You don't want any additives added into your rice water. So I went ahead and filled it up. I left just a little space for expansion. Just to make sure I had space for it to expand, I put it in there in the cabinet with my just hair products and everything, and I stored it there. And so I actually recorded this so that it would have time to be ready, just so you can see me put it on my head. So I after 48 hours, I had mine stored for 48 hours. I went ahead and shook it up really good, and then I filtered the water into another clean jar. And as you can see, it's quite fluffy. It's really fluffy. It looks yummy, actually. I dumped it in the garbage. But anyways, do better than that when you get rid of it, because you don't want it to have like a smell. So then as you can see, I filled the jar all the way up to the top with water. You have to make sure you put water in it. It's too potent to put on your head without diluting it really, really well. So even though I didn't have an entire half a jar, I still filled it all the way up. So as you can see, I put mine into a spray bottle so I can spray it throughout my scalp. As you can see, these are actually my problem areas. I wanted to stop spraying for a second to show you the areas, the reason why I'm even trying this black rice water challenge. These are my problem areas. You see on the sides. Okay, sorry. I literally almost dropped my towel.
Okay, so my phone
And
died,
after I finished, I threw this on.
Everything. I sprayed it on my hair. So I just wanted to show you. This is actually day 1. Didn't want you to miss what I was going to do after I put it on my head. So I decided that I am going to leave the black rice water in my hair overnight and wash it out in the morning, because I have locks and I'm kind of nervous about my hair getting dried out. And people didn't really give, like, some people will go in, shower and rinse it out right away, but I have type 4C hair, and it dries out really easily, and it takes a long time for my hair to absorb oils. So I don't really think that it would be a good idea for me to rinse it out so quickly. I don't feel like it would be as effective. So I went ahead and stored everything, put everything in the refrigerator, because I do recall it being pretty smelly. And it didn't smell like anything at all, actually. I could kind of smell something funny a little once I was getting ready to store it. Well, no, after it sat on my head for like an hour, I was like, you know. Like, I think I smell something, but I don't really think it smells like much of anything. So, all right, I am going to go ahead and let you know what it's like tomorrow. it smells funny or what. Alright, you guys. Hey. I know I'm looking a hot mess. Don't do me. But I just wanted to check in really quick because I had sprayed the black rice water. I got my hair in the closet. I left the black water rice in my hair since Friday night up until Sunday. Today is Sunday. It is about 8 p.m.-ish. And I'm getting ready to finally wash it out. So I just wanted to show you know I am at the 2-day mark, 8 p.m. And I decided to leave it on a little longer because I have 4B, 4C hair, and I wanted to make sure that the black rice water would really absorb into my scalp. So I wanted to touch base with you really quick. Sorry, I already got the shower on. I'm like ready to roll. And I just thought, wow, I wanted you to see that for those people that think, oh my gosh, if your hair is kind of moist for a whole day, it's gonna be moldy. Okay, so what I did was yesterday I let it dry. Even though I left the spray in my hair on Friday, on Saturday my hair was dry, and Sunday, today, this morning, I sprayed my hair and I had my hair in the scarf and everything that you saw. And so, but now my scalp is super itchy and I think it's time for me to wash it. And I'll keep you posted, let you know how it goes.